You know, I had a Twitch account for about a couple months now, and every time I would stream, which was never, I used to stream a lot, but now I just stopped. I'm getting a little bit back into it though. But every time I would stream, I would use Streamlabs OBS, which is like OBS, except you just stream it. And a lot of people actually use it. Streamlabs OBS bragged about having about like 15 million people use their software, which I find very unlikely. You might be wondering, well, where are you going with this? Well, Streamlabs has nothing to do with OBS. I thought it was a combined thing. I thought it was like a shared platform. I thought the OBS company controlled OBS and Streamlabs, but no, I guess not. Streamlabs just took their name. I actually looked into it, and OBS said, near the launch of Slobs, which is an abbreviation for Streamlabs OBS, as Streamlabs reached out to us about using the OBS name, we kindly asked them not to. They did so anyway and followed up by filling a trademark. We've tried to sort this out in private, and they have been uncooperative at every turn. I find this so upsetting. Streamlabs contacted OBS saying, can we use OBS in our name? And they're like, yo, what the hell, of course not. That's like our name, bro. And then they went off and did it anyway. It's like walking up to your dad and saying, can I have some soda? And he's like, no, you can't. And then you drink the soda anyway. You just drink the soda. Another tweet from OBS says, we're often faced with confused users and even companies who do not understand the difference between the two apps. Support volunteers are sometimes met with angry users demanding refunds. We've had interactions with several companies who did not realize our apps were separate. I could understand, so I thought it was a collaborative project between the two. Legally, they obey the terms of the GPL, but they have repeatedly disregarded the spirit of open source and of giving back. I could see why OBS is kind of upset. Now they're opening out to the community that Streamlabs is taking their name and is actually trademarking Streamlabs OBS as their own. Now, of course, I'm reading these tweets off of Twitter, so as you can expect, there's going to be a bunch of people that are upset. So before I get into the comments, I want to talk about another thing. Another streaming software called Lightstream made a little introduction to the whole streaming software. And what Streamlabs did was they copied the whole entire format and just changed up the words a bit. Hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit so it's not obvious you copied. Bet. And then as you can see here, this is Lightstream and this is OBS. It is almost identical. Level up your Xbox and PlayStation streams, level up your console streams. That's literally the same, except they replaced Xbox and PlayStation with console. Cloud capture for console streams, this is exactly the same. Full layout and design control, this is also the same. All they did was change up a few words, change the images, change the color scheme up a bit, and change the font. That's all they did. Now let's move on to the comments. There's not much comments I want to look at, but there's some that stuck out to me. This message from the user Donna at DonaSpock says, it's such a scam software. I never subscribed to their premium membership, and still they took money via my connected PayPal for months and are not giving it back. I even had screenshots showing them that I don't have a premium membership, but nothing. Some comments below that says, similar issue here, I accidentally paid for the year instead of the month, asked for them to repay me the difference and switch me over, but nah, they just ignored me. I guess if someone accidentally pays, you should give the person who accidentally paid a refund. Obviously, if you went like for a couple of days and then you said, oh man, this was accidental, then I don't think at that point you should deserve a refund. I really like this comment because of the abbreviation SLOBS, Streamlabs OBS, and of course it makes this word, a person who is lazy and has low standards of cleanliness. So there's a lot of people switching over to OBS, which I totally understand. This scummy company just took someone else's name and is marking it as their own, which I just find just unbelievable. I can't believe a company like has the audacity to do that. If people don't want to switch to OBS, that's perfectly fine. You can keep Streamlabs to OBS. You can keep it. Like, you don't have to change over. But there's a lot of people that are saying, well, if you haven't switched over, you totally should. Let me give you the reasons, which is also fine. But you shouldn't force someone to do something. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.